Sup? Well, I'm old. Well, it's been 10 years now, which is certainly a wake-up moment. I started this channel December 7th of 2012. At the time of watching this, it should be December 7th of 2022, which just doesn't sound like real. Like, that sentence shouldn't exist. Yeah, it has been quite some time. I mean, I know my channel didn't really take off until a couple years after I made it, but still, even the thought that it's been 10 years since I made the first video when I was just a wee little lad, it's kind of shocking. Granted, I know it says the about page. It's like, oh, channel created January of 2012. Yeah, well, my first video didn't drop until December, so shut up. Like all great things, I started with a Christmas special. I mean, The Simpsons is a great example. You know, you just always start with a Christmas special. So that's my biggest advice to anyone wanting to grow your channel. First video needs to be something Christmas related. It's like a good omen. It's good faith. In all seriousness, yeah, so generally, I mean, I'm just here to give updates and stuff about what's going on with the future, how's stuff happening. I mean, it's just generally, like, mind-blowing that we're here, but, you know, this is the point where I said I wanted to do this for a long time. It started out as a hobby, and now it's, like, partly a hobby, partly my job. You know, it is nuts that I've gotten this far, and, like, almost 200,000 subscribers. It's pretty wild. I mean, like, literally, like, I got this bitch on my wall, and it's awesome. You can see my face. So yeah, it's just generally pretty wild, considering I've gotten this far. And, you know, I've grown, changed, and this channel has definitely changed the trajectory of my life. I mean, I didn't expect to be doing this for 10 years. Heck, I'm sure there's a point in my life I didn't expect to be doing this at all. I didn't even know what the heck a YouTube was when I was like 4 years old. I know a lot of people are kind of left in the dark, especially after the movie. What's next for the channel? That was incredible. I had a blast making Afton's Pathogen, both parts. Also, if you want to rewatch the movie or you want to recommend it to somebody, the complete edition should be out today. So it's both parts put together in its entirety. So if you want to watch that without having to click 2 different videos, there it is for your convenience. Either way, I had a blast making it, and I'm just so grateful that I was able to put my heart and soul into a project. And also, by the way, there is going to be a plush collection at the start of next year, and that big Afton amalgamation is going to be a part of it, so you'll get to see that soon. Better watch the video if you want to see it in its entirety. But yeah, it was generally incredible, and I want to thank all of you for just the bunch, just hundreds of heartwarming comments. I was just blown away by how much people loved it. People saying it's the best FNAF plush movie ever and all that. It's just like, Jesus, it's just like, thank you guys so much, seriously. And honestly, that's probably my magnum opus. I'm gonna be totally real. I'm not saying don't expect cool things in the future, but like, that is definitely probably my biggest project for plush content, like, ever. I don't think it's gonna get better than that. At least in scope, in ambition, you know what I mean? It was intended to be like if this is it, I want to go out with a bang. But, you know, I've got a roadmap. I've got some stuff planned. So let's talk about that now. If you've been paying attention, you notice that there is a playlist for a Season 6. Yes, FNAF Plush Season 6 is very much happening. I'm not entirely sure if it's going to get finished. I have a story planned and a really cool story in mind for the series, or the season, excuse me. And I've got a lot of funny episodes planned and ideas. But, you know, I got college soon, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm not going to have a lot of time soon. And as much as I would love to make plushie toy videos for you guys during college, I'm not entirely sure how likely it is. As much, like I said, I would love to. And if I can, great, I'm going to be. Like, you'll see it. Like, if I can, you'll see it, obviously. But if I can't, I don't know. But I've got, like, a lot of cool... I've got that planned. That's hopefully going to get done. And I really want to try and finish it. My scope isn't too huge for it, as much as I've got some cool ideas. I'm not trying to make it too long. It probably won't be, like, 35 episodes like last season was. It'll probably only be maybe, like, 20, maybe 15, 20. Outside of maybe, like, fun comic videos. I mean, like, I definitely have, like, 12 lore videos planned, and then, like, just throw in some comedic fun videos just for randomness in there. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
But generally, yeah. And I want to be able to make it into a content form that maybe even in a dorm room I'm able to complete. You know what I mean? It's like, even if I like, I'm planning out a roadmap to the point where if I could somehow manage to make videos in a dorm, it's possible. Like with the scope, like where I get every plushie I'm gonna need, like in its entirety, in that dorm. I'll have a green screen where I can put any kind of background or effect on it. I'll have a computer where I can edit it fully. Like, if I'm going to be able to do it, I want to know I can. You know what I mean? I know it's, like, kind of hard to judge, and I'm trying to be open and honest, because I'm not sure what holds for the future. This is probably the most inconclusive I've been about this channel since it started. Like, it's general, I'm being honest, and I'm excited, and I'm very excited to bring some cool stuff for you guys. But there's other stuff besides FNAF plush, obviously. Bendy. I started a Bendy in the Dark Revival series. In the game, I loved it. I had a blast playing it, and the first episode was awesome. I do plan on making more. I have probably 7, 8 episodes planned. Just going through general stuff, relations to the game, cool episode ideas. You'll see how the story unfolds, how I put my own little twist on it, all that stuff. And there's some people asking if it's canon to the original series. You'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I'd hope to get that series done soon. Potentially within the next 6 months. I'm gonna start pumping out content a lot more because I'll have a lot more free time on my hands. Due to the fact that I'm finishing up my senior year of high school, and you usually get a lot more free time during then, shockingly. Cuphead videos, you know, I still plan on making them. I don't have a big narrative plan for Cuphead. It's just kind of more like just fun random videos that I get to throw a little spin on it. But yeah, keep supporting those if you want to see them, because obviously, like I said, there's no lore to keep me motivated to keep making more. So I'm just kind of, you know, making them for fun every once in a while. And there's one more type of series that I've been kind of wanting to make for a while that I might give a shot. I want to try making some Sonic videos. I know that it sounds kind of odd, and it's definitely a different shift for me. I know I made some old Sonic videos in the past, and I've thrown a couple random ones up, but I want to try making one with some continuity, and maybe actually having a little more high production value with, like, maybe even some special effects and a voice cast even. Just some stuff I want to do for fun. Generally, yeah, though, that's about it for my, like, different types of plush videos. Obviously, it's all subject to change, because, like I said, this is probably the most uncertain I've been about the videos in quite a while, but, you know, we're working on it. Last but not least is, evolution. Where do I go from here? Well, I've been definitely getting into more long-form content, and I talk about things like video essays and documentaries and all that stuff. And, like, gameplay. I mean, there's certainly things that I want to try doing and innovating on in my content. I've got a couple, like, just videos that I just wanted to play for, videos that I just want to do for fun. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. I took it down due to how I felt about the series creator, if you're unaware of the drama. But I had a lot of fun making that One Night at Flumpty's 3 video, despite what happened with the creator and my subconscious choice to take it down. I'd love to do something like that again someday, because I had a blast editing it. But, yeah, just, yeah, let me know if you want to see more gameplay videos. Maybe you could even suggest some FNAF fan games or something in the comments that I could play and maybe do a funny little video on. And it's not even just gameplay stuff, like I said, going back to the documentaries thing. There are things that I want to talk about, like, I even have a video where I plan on talking about FNAF Security Breach a bit. I'm not going to quite go too into detail about what I want to do in the video, because not like I want someone to steal my idea, because it's definitely going to take a long-ass time to make. But, yeah, just generally talking about the game and just some stuff related to it and throwing out my ideas. And I also want to make some retrospective videos on a lot of FNAF merch. I had a FNAF McFarlane retrospective video I wanted to do. Just a couple different little things for fun. But yeah, that's about it. And like I said, it's all subject to change. But if I can manage to keep making fun content for you guys, keep my life in order, and, you know, it's still profitable for me, because, you know, I got college loans to pay, and to be honest with you all, if I have to work a 9 to 5 to, like, pay my student loans, I probably can't devote a whole lot of time to the channel. I'm not trying to be cynical, and I hate having to try and be cynical on the anniversary and stuff, where it's supposed to be time where we're celebrating, but, you know, I want to be honest, and I want to be open with you guys, you know? I am uncertain how things are going to go forward. I want to have a blast, and I want to make as much stuff as I can. I will try my best to make as much as I can. May not be as frequent as it has been, but generally, I'm going to be totally real with you. The last 2 years have been the most fun I think I've ever had doing YouTube. Like, ever. I mean, obviously, there's the blissful, like, ignorance you have when you first start, and obviously, you have a lot of those thoughts, having fun in your mind when you hit your peak, but
I've generally had the most fun making content in the last 2 years because I've been able to evolve, perfect my craft, make some of my favorite videos ever, and make that movie. And the fact that I'm going to be able to feel more like I can do things that I want to make rather than do things that I feel like I'm forced to make just shows that I'm just having fun. And if you guys keep watching, that makes it all the better. Like, seriously, thank you all. Thank you, every single one of you. Thank you all, my friends and my family. Like, I wouldn't be here without you guys. Like, I know 10 years is, like, a big number. It's a huge number. Like, I was in 2nd grade in 2012. I'm about to graduate high school. That is a big jump. In that moment that I get to tell my kids that I used to be a niche internet micro-celebrity is a day that I will cherish for the rest of my life. So yeah, here's to more videos and for more fun. I love you guys. Thank you so much for sticking around. And here's to another 10 years. Okay, maybe not another 10 more years, but here's to the long haul. Whee!